Good morning, it's Jan from Twink Stamping. I'm an independent UK demonstrator. Firstly, before we start, I want to apologise for not being around last week. As you know, I've had quite a few health issues, and last week I hadn't fully recovered. And to be honest, I just had no ideas in my head, nothing. I just, well, you know what it's like. Some days you just don't have any mojo whatsoever, and I think with health, my health being as it was, didn't help. So I'm back now. Although I haven't got a new project for you today, it might be new to some people. It's a project that I revisit every year as a reminder, because it's just one of those quick and easy projects that everybody needs. Um, my I've got 5 grandchildren, and they're all at that age now where they don't want Nan to buy them presents, they want money. I do not like giving money in Christmas cards, or an envelope. I want to give them their cash in something that's presentable, let's say. So each year I make them a little wallet, a very simple, easy wallet to make. Uses up just a 6x6 sheet of DSP. This one is from the Gingerbread and Peppermint DSP. I'm using up the last bits of it now, so it was great. Very handy. They're all nice and colourful. As I say, I don't go overboard with the decoration or anything, purely because I know that once those kids see that cash, it comes out that wallet into their pocket, and these may just go in the bin. I think maybe some of the girls might put them in their little bags and things and keep them safe, but who knows. So I say I don't want to spend too much time. It's obviously that sounds a bit cruel, doesn't it, because it's your grandchildren, but it is just a money wallet. The thought's there that you've made them something personal, but it's just not OTT. I don't need it to be OTT. All I've done is cut out some of the in the DSP. They have little I don't know what you call these, just little shapes that you can cut out and match them with your DSP. Quite a nice little sweet, that one. DSP, that one. Okay, so nice and basic. I am waiting for some little Velcro dots to put on the back of these, but they haven't arrived yet, so that will be a job at a later date. But you could, if you wanted to, you could do those little eyelet things, with a bit of string around them, but I prefer the Velcro. It's Velcro for me each time, every year. Let's say I make these every year. I mean, this is one of my very first ones that I made. I think I made this for a granddaughter's birthday one year. I took it back off her, I think, to keep it. So I just put a little bit of Velcro on, and it just keeps it shut for you. Okay, right, let's get making. I am only going to make one. As I say, I've got 5 grandchildren. I've made 4. I'm going to make one more with you. You need a A4 piece of sheet of you need an A4 sheet of basic white, and you're going to cut it at 23 centimeters by 18 centimeters. And for those of you that want inches, it's 9 1/16 by 7 1/16. Okay. Excuse the plaster. I changed my blade this morning and stupidly put my thumb underneath this to open it and cut my thumb, and it just would not stop bleeding, so I had to stick a plaster on it. Right, you're going to have it on the long side at the top of your cutter, and you're going to score at 7 centimeters. 7 centimetres by 16 centimetres. For those of you who want inches, it's 2 3/4 inches by 6 5/16 of an inch. Now, with this, I'm going to want to I'm going to want to score 1 centimetre down each side, if you have the short side at the top, okay? But I don't, because I'm going to be cutting from this first score line here down, I want to take 1 centimetre out and leave this as a score line, if you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this in at 1 centimetre. Oops, 1 centimetre. I'm going to take my cutting blade to that first score line and I'm going to cut down. My scoring blade, I'm just going to push up so that I've now got a score line and a cut piece. Okay, and I'm going to turn it round. I'm going to do exactly the same, except this time I'm going to take my blade to the top. I'm going to cut down to that first score line, lift up, take it down, bring my, there we go. Okay, so there I have got the score line and I've cut this out. So that's what it should look like now. Score, score, and then you've got the flaps. Okay, that is all you need your cutter for. The next thing I did was chop these off. I did it at a bit of an angle. There's the score line here. I'm going to just go like that and like that. Fold these. Well, yes, fold these first. I like to round the edges of the card, the wallet, sorry. So this piece here is going to be the bottom of your wallet, obviously, and this will be your top. I've got my own corner rounder, but you can use any corner rounder. Oh, I haven't got any strength left today. Normally pretty good. It still doesn't look straight. That's better. Okay, so that would be the flap that goes over, but I also like to round these. So what I will do is I will cut that at an angle as well. And there's not quite so much to go into this corner rounder. Can be a bit tough. So I've cut those. And now you can see that this is wonky, so all I did was trim that, turn it round and just trim that. Okay, and that is literally all there is to this wallet. So now I'm going to put some glue onto my oh, I've got this one bunged up now. There we go. Onto the flap. And then I'm just going to shut this. Lovely. Okay, that's that. And that's it. That is all your gluing. That is it. And then all you need to do now is cut your DSP to size. So we'll do that. Where's my DSP? Here it is. Okay. Your DSP will measure 6 1/8. Well, yeah, 6. No, wait a minute. 15.5 centimeters by, well, what I did was I left that measurement. I just concentrated on the strip, which was 6.5 centimeters. I left it at 6 inches because it's obviously a 6-inch piece of DSP. So it is slightly smaller than I would have liked, but you can't tell the difference when you've actually got it on your card. Okay, so it's 6 centimeters by the width of the card, or if you're using other DSP, it's 15.5 centimeters by 6.5 centimeters. In inches, that's 6 1/8 of an inch by 2 5/8 of an inch. But if you're using a piece of 6 by 6, just cut yourself a strip at 2 5/8 or 6.5 centimeters. Okay, I hope that wasn't too confusing for you. Right, so I've got to decide. I think I'll have it looks dirty, doesn't it? But it's not. I'm just going to round the corners off on this, so that will sit up there. Or should we have the dirty down here? So I'm going to have the dirty. I'll say it's dirty. It's not dirty. It's just got splashes on it, and I quite like those. That one's my top, and this one's going to be my bottom. So I'll round these corners off. You don't have to round your corners off. You can have it square. It's entirely up to you. Oh, lost that one on the floor. Entirely up to you. I love this paper, this particular one. I love the colours. So it always seems a waste to me to be using paper that's got things that you can cut out. But it is the last of my paper, so it doesn't matter. It's not straight. It's better. Lovely. Yeah, I could have chopped a lot of Christmas trees out using. Use this one. It's getting a bit windy out there now, and it turned cold so quickly too. One minute we were basking in sunshine, next minute we're freezing cold. Got my heating back on now. If it's started already being cold, winter's going to be long. Right, I'm just trying to pick up. I can't decide whether to have a Christmas tree or a bell. Quite like the bell, but I quite like the Christmas tree too. I think I might go with the bell. Do like that bell. We'll have him going one to one side. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of that one. Sorry about the rustling. Sorry. I'll get it out quick. And I've got some dimensionals that have come with a kit that I've got, and they're slightly bigger, or they're deeper than so they're probably about 2 or 3 mil, these ones, instead of the smaller ones that we get normally. But I wanted to raise it up a little bit more. Not easy working with a plaster on your thumb. Anyway, okay. So the bell, I'm going to stamp now on a piece of card. I'm going to be using this die. This die comes out of Oops, that's it. This die is from the Ornate Frames dies. Yeah, if you didn't have all my rubbish in the pack, you would see it. These are the dies, so I'm using this one. Ornate Frames. This set has come in really handy because it doesn't have just plain ones, it has fancy ones too. So I'm using a dark ink. I didn't fancy having to do some embossing. I know that goes against the grain because normally I emboss every sentiment that I do, but sorry, I just don't feel it today. Right, I'm just going to line that up. I'm actually going to stamp in there so I know it fits. Perfect. And I'm going to take this over to my big shop. I've treated myself to some lovely new plates. I wonder how long it'll take me to get these bent and bowed. Oh, it just slides through. Beautiful. Right. Got a slight smudge on that, but I'm not bothered. So that will just sit there. I'm going to put it on flat because I don't want it the same as my bell. Just going to pop it there. Lovely. I'm only doing it lightly because this ink is so juicy. Quite a new one, so I use the Evening Evergreen. I usually use that as my go-to if I don't use black. You know, if I've got any type of green on it. So there you go. That is it. And as I say, I know a lot of you have seen this before and you're probably bored stiff with seeing it all over again. But for those of you that hasn't seen it, I hope it's been of help to you. As I say, they're great for giving cash. Hate giving cash, don't you? Hate giving cash. No, I don't mind giving them cash. I mean, I don't like having to just hand over cash. I like to be able to present it in a way that it looks like it's a gift. And I think you'll agree that it actually does look like they're nice little gifts. So I hope you've enjoyed that. As I say, it's a very, very quick video today. And yeah, if you want to contact me for any reason, my details are all down below. I do have a blog, which is twinkstamping.co.uk. All these details are actually down below under the show more, directly under the video. All the products that I've used will be underneath too. And that's it really. Thank you all for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Other than that, I bid you all farewell and I'll see you next week. Bye bye now.